Hey everybody, Patrick here with Rat Forward. It's March 18th, 2013, and this is Monday Night Paintball. Alright guys, time for some news and industry trends. The Cat Shack Reports is going to have a new weekly paintball show. So in addition to Monday Night Paintball or Behind the Bunker, there's also going to be this new one coming on YouTube. So I'm sure between the three of us, we'll be able to cover anything that happens in the paintball world. There's going to be a cool scenario going down June 15th and 16th in Chesapeake Bay, Maryland. It's called Fallout New Vegas, and it's getting put on by OXCC Paintball and the Tri-State Special Operations Command Scenario Paintball Team. The scenario is going to follow the basic storyline of the video game, and if you go, be sure to send us some pictures and videos so we can show everybody what a good time you had. And speaking of OXCC Paintball in Chesapeake Bay, Maryland, they're going to be hosting event number 2 of the PSP. It's going on May 3rd through 5th, and OXCC Paintball is sure to put on a good production like they did for event 4 in 2012. The 2013 Shoreline Crusader series is going to have 4 different games in 4 different countries, and they've announced the details on the first. It's going to be in Belgium, and it's known as the Citadel Crusade. From April 12th to the 14th, the top 300 players that Europe has to offer will be fighting over a battleground that was once fought over by Napoleon. The battle will involve scaling 80-foot walls, crawling through ventilation systems, and underground tunnels. In an effort to promote more UK players in the sport, they're going to help subsidize players from the UK for their travel expenses to get out there. This is supposed to be a crazy battle, and we're really looking forward to seeing some pictures and videos from the event. The Dmags have been released. We're really excited to see all the reviews popping up all over some forums and Facebook. Omar and I went out back. He wanted to run some battle drills using the Dmags and the 4.68, and here he is.
Welcome back to Route 4, Omar Macy here. Today we're out here with the 4.68. Just kind of doing some live fire practice here. We're using the 4.68, we're using paintballs. We set up multiple targets, so it's really cool that you're able to train pretty much anywhere. We're really seeing how this really can be a remarkable product for training, and of course, know some paintball. So this will be out pretty soon in all its glory. Dmags, all the extra accessories and everything else. But for now, I mean, during testing, I think it's proven to be a really valuable tool. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Good one.
Speaking of Dmags, Omar and I were back here earlier today messing with them. We were trying to come up with the most efficient, surefire way to reload them. The dual stack flipping design is something that has never really been seen in the firearms community or the paintball community, so there's really nothing to go off of. So we're kind of just brainstorming what would be the best way to reload it. Now, when doing a speed reload on an AR-15, the procedures have been found that the most efficient way is to bang, 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 click, roll the weapon system over, check out the chamber, see that the magazine is empty, and that's the problem. That's why it's no longer shooting. Press the mag release, go ahead and roll weapon system around, throw the magazine to the ground, grab the next one, insert, press the bolt catch, and continue to fire. Now here I have a 4.68 with 14 round Dmags, and what we found out is that the Dmags, especially when they're brand new, for those of you who've just ordered yours and you've got them, it's pretty tight in the mag well. It's a pretty snug fit. So if you're going to try to do that where you press mag release and spin it, it might take a little bit of extra effort to do it. Now these ones were just shot. We ran a few drills with them, Omar outside, so having fired a few hundred rounds out of these ones are worn in enough that I'm able to throw them out of the magazine well. However, for those of you who either don't want to use that method, maybe you don't want to throw these around, or there's too snug of a fit in your mag well, what we found is that the tack reload is a really good method to get a new Dmag in there quickly and getting rid of the old one quickly. Now if you're going to do a tactical reload, meaning that let's say I've only fired 15 out of 30 rounds out of this magazine, I want to save this magazine, but I want to top it off. I want to top the tank off on this weapon system so that I have another 30 ready to go, or 31 since one of the chambers not going anywhere. What I'm going to do is take the next magazine, go ahead and brace it against the magazine that is currently in the weapon system, eject that magazine, put a new one in, and then take this 15 rounder or whatever's left in it, either put it back in a mag pouch or into a dump pouch. So first things first, inserting the magazine. It's been put out there that they might need a tap on the bottom to get them to see correctly. I just put it in there with confidence, big firm shove in there, it's not going anywhere. And now let's say I was to have an empty Dmag here. I've already flipped this one around, I need to get rid of it. What I'm going to do is just a basic tap reload, which is take the new magazine, go ahead and attach it to the magazine in the well, remove that one, insert it with confidence, and then take the other one and either drop it, put it back in a dump pouch, do whatever I want to do. And now you can see this magazine is ready to rock. Now we want to see what you guys come up with. What is the fastest, most efficient, most surefire way to reload your marker with your new Dmags? Go ahead and put some videos or pictures on our Facebook. It might even make its way into Monday Night Paintball. For this week's tactical tip, I'm going to hand over the stage to Billy Van Campos, who has some more tips for those of you running remote lines.
Hey guys, Billy Van Campos here. A few weeks ago I did a video on your remote coil, going over your shoulder, like a different way you can wear it. This is another way you can do it. This one especially works well for smaller people, maybe a child or a petite woman or something like that. I did it on my girlfriend's vest. This is her vest here. I got a Wrap 4 vest. Basically I started by making it as small as I could. Did the straps as low as they can go, and then I took a couple molly loops and I put a shoestring. I made a loop with it, made it even tighter on both sides. I did 4 rounds like that. And then on the back of it, the air tank pouch, I made it go towards the left hand side. I'll show you in a second. You take your tank pouch, put the remote coil on it, go ahead and slide it in, tighten it up. Now the reason I make it going this way is because if I go the regular way towards the right, she's a smaller person, so there ends up being a lot of remote coil left over. It's kind of like in the way and cumbersome and stuff. So I make it go around the left, and then she doesn't use these belt loops because she's a smaller person and it doesn't line up right with the belt and stuff like that. So I go ahead and run the remote coil through the belt loops. This helps keep it secure and stable. She's running around and stuff like that. So you just pull it through. Go ahead and pull it through the next one. No real exact science here, but like I said, if you don't want extra remote coil running around, this is a good way to do it. You run it over the third one here. So now it comes up from underneath. This is the regular vest. Show you on the back here. This is the tank pouch going over to the left side, coming down, and then it goes through the loops, 1, 2, 3 loops, and it comes around the front and just comes up from underneath here. To make it a little more comfortable, on the 98 that I gave her, I took off these 2 screws that go down here. It's not exactly in the instruction manual to do that. I wouldn't recommend it, but so far I haven't had any problems. So just kind of freezes it up a little bit here. Her arm won't get stuck as much and stuff like that, and since the remote coil is coming from underneath, it clips on perfectly now. You can do this probably with an A5, probably with an X7 too, but you clip it on and then it comes up from underneath just like that. See? So there's another option you can do with your remote coil.
Now if you have any tactical tips that you'd like to share in Monday Night Paintball, just go to our Facebook page and let me know. That's facebook.com/Wrap4USA. You can either post it to the wall or shoot me a private message. Either way, I'll get it. Alright guys, remember, Monday Night Paintball is your show. We make it from the content generated from our Facebook page. So if there's anything you'd like to see next week's episode, just go to facebook.com/Wrap4USA and let us know. Looking forward to hearing from you. We'll see you out there.